Cape Town, one of the most beautiful cities in the world, right? But here's the truth. Not every suburb is a smart buy. Some areas may look affordable or attractive, but for the middle to upper income buyers, they can turn into money traps with crime, poor infrastructure, or no resale value at all. I'm Trevor Whitaker with eXp Realty, a Cape Town native, born and bred Cape Townian, and today I'm breaking down the 5 worst areas to buy property in Cape Town and exactly why you should think twice before signing that offer. This is specially to inform those international buyers and semi-graters who just don't know my hometown. So let's get started. 5 of the worst places to buy in Cape Town. Let's start with a suburb that looks decent on paper but hides a few big red flags. So number 5, Summer Greens. Right next to Milnerton is what I call a looks okay but isn't zone. You'll find neat little houses priced between 1.3 million rands and 1.9 million rands. But what many buyers don't see is the growing crime problem, muggings, petty theft, and illegal building extensions that cause tension among the residents. It's squeezed between high-density areas and informal settlements, and that spillover is slowly eroding its long-term value. My advice, rather look at Bothaville or Edgemead instead. They're similar distance to the CBD, much stronger resale performance and far better security. Next up, number 4, Dunoon. Dunoon, Dunoon. Now this one's a classic case of instability risk. The areas had repeated service delivery protests, road closures, and unfortunately, violence spilling into neighboring zones. Infrastructure is struggling to keep up with the rapid growth, meaning road sewage and policing are constantly under serious pressure. So, buying in the surrounding areas such as Sandrift or even certain parts of Milnerton, from me to you, is a big fat no. Homes go for around 800,000 to 1.2 million rand, which sounds like a great deal, but you're buying into high risk and low reward. Some would even say no reward, like me. For a similar budget, rather look at Parklands North or Tableview South. Safer, more stable, and you'll actually see some capital growth. At number 3, you've got Hanover Park, part of the larger Philippi precinct. This area struggled for decades with high crime, gang activity, and poor municipal maintenance. Property prices sit around 700,000 rand to 1 million rand. But here's the problem, my friend. Resale demand is almost non-existent in the mid to upper market bracket. The reputation alone keeps most buyers and most serious buyers and investors away. If you're in the know, that is, of course. Safer alternatives, Trevor? Okay, Lansdowne or Wetton. Both nearby, both more stable and better policed. In second place, we move to the Khayelitsha, Nyanga, Gugulethu corridor. Now, these are some of the hardest hit precincts in South Africa when it comes to violent crime. Infrastructure is under extreme strain. Services are inconsistent, and insurance costs for properties can be double what you pay elsewhere. You might see homes priced between 500,000 Rand and 900,000 Rand, but don't be fooled. Maintenance, vandalism, and safety costs destroy your return on investment. For buyers wanting affordability without chaos, rather consider Athlone, Crawford, or Lansdowne border areas. Those areas still offer value and far better security. And here's a drum roll for number one, Trevor. And finally, the worst area to buy in Cape Town is an area called Delft. I call it the property trap for uninformed buyers. Delft regularly ranks as one of South Africa's most violent precincts. You're looking at a murder rate that's among the highest nationwide, paired with poor service delivery, vandalism, and unemployment pressure. Now, homes go for 450,000 to 850,000 Rand. But here's the catch. They've shown almost no real capital growth in the last 5 years, my friends. For middle to upper income buyers, the risks simply outweigh the reward. Now, if you're considering that corridor, look instead at Belhar or Kuilsriver. Both offer better infrastructure and far stronger long-term potential. So, there you have it. 5 areas where buying property might sound tempting, but could cost you more than you bargained for. Remember, in Cape Town, my hometown, it's not just about price, my friend. It's about safety. It's about infrastructure and long-term value. I'm Trevor Whitaker with eXp Realty, helping you buy smart, not sorry. What video is next, Trevor? Good question, my friends. Subscribe and turn on notifications because next week I'll share 5 hidden gem suburbs in Cape Town that are still undervalued, and trust me, you'll want to see that one.